In this video, I'll go over the trigonometric functions in the unit circle. So let's start out with the functions at 30 degrees. So 30 degrees in a unit circle is the same over as pi over 6. So as seen in the blue triangle, so at 30 degrees, so sine is going to be equal to the height of the triangle, because the hypotenuse of a unit circle is going to be 1, so it's going to be the opposite over the hypotenuse, and since the hypotenuse is 1, it's just going to be the opposite angle. So the height will be 1/2, and then cosine will be the x of this triangle, and that will be square root 3 over 2, and then tangent is just going to be sine divided by cosine, so that's going to be square root 3 over 3. And you would get these values because if you're to square 1/2 plus square root 3 divided by 2 squared, you'll square those and you'll have 1/4 plus 3/4, and that's going to be equal to 1. So that's how you get those values. Now at 60 degrees, in radians, that'll be pi over 3. So if we look at the triangle, so now our sine is going to be the longer side, so that's going to be square root 3 over 2. Our cosine will be 1/2, and our tangent is going to be sine divided by cosine, so that's going to be square root 3. Now at 45 degrees, sine and cosine are actually going to be equal to each other. That's going to be square root 2 over 2. That's for both of them, making our tangent 1. Now we're going to have sine, well, now we're at 0 degrees. Oh, and I forgot to mention that at 45 degrees, pi is equal to, well, the radians, it's going to be pi divided by 4. And at 0 degrees, the radians is going to be 0, or 2 pi. Then sine, since there's no change in the height, it's going to be 0. And since it's going to be the maximum length of the unit circle, the radius, it's going to be 1. Then our tangent will be 0. Now at 90 degrees, the radians will be pi divided by 2. Our sine, so the height of this line will be the radius, and it's going in the y direction, so our sine will be 1. There's no change in the x direction, so cosine will be 0. Then tangent is going to be 1 divided by 0, so it's going to be undefined. So you can use these in each of the quadrants, like as if you're to go, let's say, this way on the x-axis. That means any of your values in the for cosine will be negative, and then you can kind of use these and solve for each of the trigonometric functions in each quadrant of the unit circle.